and welcome to BFA Sports Productions coverage of OLMA Basketball here at OLMA in Newfield. We are getting ready for the JV squad to tip off against the Wildwood Catholic as the two Catholic schools match up for a Cal Conference meetup. I'm your host, Ryan Schumacher, and I'm on the call today. And we are about ready to get started. And we are underway here at OLMA. Number 11, Lily King passes out to the outside. Out to 20. Bean looking and passing him back over. 11 at the point. In the paint is a steal. And setting, and she travels. The first turnover of the game. And as we get back underway here, King brings up to the center court. Passes over to Richards. Underneath basket. And Bowman takes a shot but goes off for Bean. Off of hands of Bean. Turnover, Wildwood. Inbounding the ball is number 14, Capello. Pushing through the zone. Passing back out to the top of the arch. Pass to the top. 14 looking for inside help. And back over to 23, the D. Foul underneath the basket by number 21 as Savannah Fries. Inbounded ball. Being brought across the line by King again. Passed over to Richards. Looking for that shot, but handed off by Murphy. Working around the three-point line. Richards finds her spot, takes the deep ball, but overshoots a little too far. And OLMA takes possession. Working her way down the court is Wareham. And looking for the first points on the night with a deep three, and a little too far there. Turnover. With a two-shot by one. Stolen and looking to get it out. Handed off there to Wareham. Long two. Turnover. Back to King. Setting her zones. Richards. To Bowman. Bowman gets the foul underneath the basket on the shot. And she'll take a shot at the line. Two-shot attempt here. First one is good. Quick player change at the key. Shot is up and good. Ball inbounded. Long pass, but intercepted. Picked up by number 11 there. working the outside perimeter. Ball goes out of bounds. And now possession of the Villagers. Quick pass in. Right up to the center court line in front of the times table. And a shot up, but off the backboard. Turnover, Wildwood Catholic. Quick turnover again at midcourt. 23 pushing through. Kristen Waredom. Deep three, but just slightly off to the right by Allie Capolobo. And we have a timeout on the court. With a 2-0 lead, Wildwood Catholic is up here in our timeout. Coming in at timeout, OLMA Villagers are looking for their first points on the game. 4:41 left in the first quarter. Ball is in. King over to Richards. Back to Richards, looking for a three-point this time. She's getting closer and closer to nailing that three-point shot. And over the center line, the Villagers go. Allie shooting long. And Richards looking to reset here for Wildwood Catholic. Passed out to 30. Sorry. And that is 3 points for the Wildwood Catholic girls, giving them a 5-point lead. Fantastic shot there by Lily King. Ball's out of bounds. King setting her points. Pass it over to Sari. And Murphy pass back underneath to number 2, who gets 2 points there for Wildwood Catholic. That's Anastasia Bowman. Kristen Wareham crosses the line and pushes underneath and is fouled underneath while trying to get that shot in. So she'll go to the line, trying to get the first points on the board for the OLMA Villagers. Foul was on number 20, Angelina Richards. Ball is in and out. Ready for a second shot. And that one is good, putting the Villagers on the board for the first time tonight with 7-1 and 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Working around the outside perimeter. Swings out to Richards. Looking for either a player or her shot. And the pass is intercepted and quickly brought up the center. Passed out to 21. Savannah Fries. Or Freeze, apology if that is correct. Passed out. Underneath. Stripped away and out of bounds off the hands of the Villagers. Ready to pass in. Shot is up and off the back of the rim. And retained by Aaron McGonigal. Looking for the three, but decides better of it. To McGonigal and back outside to 23. Three shot open and good. Fantastic shot there by number 5, Nia Bongiorno. Passed out back to King, and then eventually off the hands there by number 23. Nice attempt on the steal, but just out of the reach for control. Still Wildwood Catholic's ball. Passed in. And the point is good. 9-4, Wildwood Catholic, with a 1:20 left to go in the first quarter. Nice spin move. Off the hands of Bongiorno. Looking for a deep 2. Bounces off the rim and into the hands of number 11. Pass a little too strong there. A turnover in their own zone. King looking for who's open. Send over to Sari. Pass back out underneath. Bowman looking for her points, and she gets them. Increasing the lead to 11/4. And 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball is up. Strong over the basket. Richmond trying to get down for points before the end of the quarter, but she doesn't succeed. A little bit of frustration on her face as she thought she could get there. We'll step aside and get ready for quarter 2 here at OLMA in Newfield.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
We will welcome you back here for the second quarter of Wildwood Catholic versus OLMA JV game. I'm your host, Ryan Schumacher. And we are ready here. Ball is in. Passed off to 21, looking for a player. Pushing in, trying to get in underneath the basket. Off the shot is the turnover off the fingers of Wildwood Catholic. deep three, but too short, and it'll be Catholic's ball. Richards passes in underneath. Shot off the backboard. Swung out to a new point. Ball off the rim. And that's 2 points for Wildwood Catholic off of Grace Murphy. Driving inside, but loses control of the ball. OLMA does retain possession, and until it is stripped now, and trying to bring that down the court. Number 3, Flickinger, loses control of the ball. Richards was right on point to find that, steals it and brings it all the way down for a layup, adding 2 points to the score. Swung outside, looking for anybody that's open. Passes over and shot is up, off the back of the rim again, and rebounded by Flickinger. Passed out. Driving up the paint, passes out to Richmond, but off the fingertips and goes out of bounds. Turnover. Possession is now in the OLMA Villagers. Ball is in. Hard push up the line, working underneath the baseline. So right as she is looking to take her shot, runs off with somebody's foot down there, looks like her own, and becomes Wildwood Catholic's ball. Three bringing to midcourt. Pass underneath for the paint. Shot is missed and off OLMA. Wildwood will retain the ball here. At the baseline is Bean, looking to pass in. Out to 3, underneath the 25. She off the backboard for 2. Strong drive. Passed out to 1. Richards. To Sari. Deep 3, but bounces off the rim and is up for grabs, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow is in favor of Wildwood Catholic. Ball will stay on this side. 15 in for 33 of OLMA. Pass is blocked. And we have re-inbounded the ball. Good shot block there. 3 driving, Flickinger. Strong drive right into the padding, and she gets 2 points for that layup. '15 was wide open as she starts her drive. And it looks like what Richards got her fingertips right on that ball before it crossed the line. Meaning the Villagers will retain possession. Passed out for 3. Trying to keep it from the backcourt. Ball is in. And the shot is behind the basket, out of bounds. Pushed up the court by Flickinger. Over to 14 and 1. Manny pushes out to Flickinger again. Now Richards. Richards looking to drive this time up. Passes back outside the perimeter. Driving the pink. Gets interrupted and stolen. Ball going in the opposite direction. And coming from behind is Flickinger as she gets the steal. Turning the ball back over. And with a hard drive, ball goes out of bounds. That'll be Villagers' ball. Crossing the center line. Shot is up and just rolls out. Passed out to Richards. Passes short underneath the paint, but goes right back into the hands of Wildwood Catholic. It's a long 2. Great save there by number 25 as play continues. Richard for a 2. And boxed out for the rebound, but stolen right out of her hands. Looking to do the same now to number 1. Richards on the perimeter. Flickinger. Flickinger looking for a long 3. And off the rim and recovered by Richards. She passes to Flickinger. Looking for the attack. Pushes underneath the paint. Goes for the layup. And that is a defensive foul. Crossing the center line. Good pass underneath. Shot is off the backboard. Flickinger driving hard. Steps back for the 3, but misses. Resetting the offensive zone. Shot is 3 and good. Under a minute to go here in the first half. You could have heard the coach of Wildwood Catholic calling for the timeout, but she is satisfied that nobody else heard her. Good job there by number 15, Katie Ricciuti, getting the foul. Taking her second shot. And that one is in. Bringing their OLMA score now to 5. Disrupted pass. And we have a timeout on the court by Wildwood Catholic with 31 seconds left to go in the half. And we will step aside with them. We are back here with OLMA Villagers JV basketball as they face against Wildwood Catholic, down 22-5. Richards pushing inside. Mid shot for 2. 10 seconds. Looking to get the shot off. And short. And we come to a halftime here. Wildwood Catholic up 24-5 over the OLMA Villagers. We'll step aside for halftime and be back with more action here on BFA Sports.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
As I became an orthopedic surgeon over the last 25 years, I discovered something interesting. Our female athletes would have many more ACL injuries than our male athletes. These were discovered first when the NCAA, as well as the female basketball players in the pros, were watched when they would land after getting rebounds. When they would land with their legs more knock-kneed, while the male athletes would land with their legs more separated, a much safer way to land when you're protecting your ACL and trying to prevent anterior knee pain. Let's take a look at our athlete and see if she has any of these issues going on with her today. Our female athletes tended to land with their legs more knock-kneed. This knock-kneed landing tended to place more shearing stresses across the anterior kneecap, as well as, more importantly, their ACL. Landing with the knees coming in is very dangerous for their ACL and causing anterior knee pain. Landing with the knees in a more separated position is a much safer way of landing, and they can practice this by jumping off of boxes and landing in a much safer position. This will protect your female and male athletes from injuries. Let's try that with the landing in a better separated position this time. Perfect. Again. Again. Perfect. We laid our athlete back and we give them a little stretchy band. These are exercise bands that can be obtained either online or at your physical therapist shop. And you can come and see us for picking them up as well. This band is tied and they come in different colors which have different strengths. It's tied right around the knees, and then we have the athlete push apart against the resistance of the bands. You're going to have them do several of these, 3 sets doing almost 20 of them. Go ahead and do those. Perfect. You're doing it nice and controlled, and what you're strengthening is the muscles around the hip. We're going to show you one more of these different exercises while doing it standing. The next exercise to build strength in both the muscles of the hip as well as the muscles of the vastus medialis is this mini squats. Your athlete is going to stand with a band around their knees, and they're going to squat down to about 45 degrees. And then by doing that, you can even toss a ball back and forth to them where they're going to push against the resistance of the band. Go ahead and do a couple of those. Perfect. And by doing that, you're going to build the strength in both the muscles around the knee as well as the muscles of the hip. This is a perfect exercise, and we're going to show you one more modification of this that really helps build strength in the hips. Now there's lateral strides with the band around their legs. These are further going to build strength in the muscles of the hip as well as the muscles of the knee. As they're striding, they're getting down in a small squat and going sideways. Again, you can add in increased dexterity by passing the ball back and forth to your athlete while they're doing it. And remember, these exercises are good both for your female and your male athlete. I suggest you videotape your athlete landing, focusing at the knee so you can give them cues as whether or not they're landing in a safe position. Have them do it multiple times. And by doing the strengthening exercises and the muscle memory will build that they will land in a much safer position. And you guys won't have to see me to do your ACL reconstructions. Good luck and keep those exercises going.
And welcome back to OLMA, as they are down 5-24 to Wildwood Catholic here in the second half, as we are getting ready to start the third quarter. And make sure you tune in after the game on another post here on BFA Live Sports to check out the varsity game, as that is looking to be a good, tight matchup for these two Cal teams. And we are underway here in the second half of this game. OLMA looking to find some more luck under the opposite basket this time, where Wildwood Catholic was able to put 24 points up. And off the rim and the rebound, offensive rebound, brought out to the outside, looking for the 3-point, just short. And that ball will go out of bounds. Turnover. Pass back in. Good steal attempt there, trying to get that ball out of the zone. Pushing forward and a long pass down the court. Defensive rebound by number 11, Lily King. Out to Richards. Back to Richards. Takes the drive and the layup. And not missing a beat there. Adding 2 more points to the score. Looking for the 3. Long, but rebounded by the offense. Second shot, defensive rebound by King. Crossing the center line. Rebound underneath the basket. Awkward bounce off the rim, but recovered by OLMA. Passed underneath the baseline, number 15, who's sticking it to the outside. Passes out to the point. Looking for a long 2. Just shy underneath the basket. King working down the sideline. Posted up. And an unlucky bounce for a Catholic there, but in favor of OLMA Villagers. Out to the perimeter. Looking for anyone open. Passes underneath the paint, trying to push it underneath, but decides to pass back outside. Stripped and stolen by Sophia Sari. Deep 3 off the rim. Recovered by the Villagers. Hard push off the glass. Gets her own rebound off the rim, and Richards this time off the back of her shoulder into Grace Murphy's hands. Passed into the paint. And we have a jump ball. And correction, that is a timeout before the jump ball. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside and be back with more action here on BFA Sports.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Welcome back here at OLMA, Our Lady of Mercy Academy in Newfield. The Villagers are currently down 26-5 to Wildwood Catholic in this JV matchup. 4:28 in the third quarter. As we come out of this timeout. Pass is stolen. And up the middle, pass back out. Where King was able to steal that. And back and forth we go on the turnovers here. Finally passed it down inside the paint, but intercepted as well. Deep three. And that is good for Richards as she continues a hot night from the perimeter. Alma looking to get a few more points on the board here to slow down the offense of Wildwood Catholic as they take a three shot off the top of the glass. Recovered. And shot attempt by Doug. And he chooses wiser. Ball is in. Zones are set. Richards on the spot in the perimeter again. And great shot there from outside the arc by number 1, Mara Bean. Stolen by Sari, who isn't sorry about all the steal she has tonight. Ball is out of bounds off the fingertips of the Villagers. Number 14 to be specific. Allie Capable. Long three. Rebounded eventually by Alma. Defensive rebound by Richards. Hands off to King. Crosses the center line. Richards back in her spot, deciding whether to take the shot or to pass it. And they work it around to the inside, bounces off the rim, defensive rebound. Just over 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Quick turn and shot there by number 23, Kristen Wareham. Working the perimeter. On the drive, passes back out to Bean. And another deep three. And she's starting to find her stride as well. Villagers working the perimeter. Pushing inside the paint. Staying tight on the sideline there as she drives forward and getting her layup is King. 1 minute to go in the third. Wildwood Catholic up 37-7. 30-point lead. Trying to enter the fourth. Giving up 2 there. Being thought better of taking another 3-point there. But now she's wide open, so she's going for it. Off the rim and over the backboard. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball is in. Deep 3. A little too long, but rebounded by OLMA. Looking for a second shot attempt. Going for it again. And this time sinks it on a contested 3 there. It was a great shot with 2 seconds left to go. And that will end the third quarter. Wildwood Catholic up 37-12 over the OLMA Villagers. We'll step aside and come back with the fourth quarter action here on BFA Sports.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action here at Our Lady of Mercy Academy in Newfield as they're taking on the JV squad of Wildwood Catholic. Stay tuned afterwards here on BFA Sports on YouTube for varsity action between the two squads as they are in a tight matchup for positioning in the Cape Atlantic. I'm Ryan Schumacher, your host for the JV game. The varsity game will be called by your favorite Chris Lozzi and Steve as they will be in for the varsity game. And here we are, starting the fourth quarter. Driving into the plate, but decides better of it. Pushes out to the perimeter again. Bean finding her spot on that 3, but not the one who takes it. The offensive rebound is a quick shot up, and again off the rim, Alma's ball. Steal attempt there, but stays in possession of the Villagers. Pushing it to the outside, looking for an open player underneath the basket. Ball's up and in for Aaron McGonigal. A little bit of magic on that one. Looking for the perimeter. King drives in. Richard thinks better of a shot. Murphy passes into the paint. Quick slap to keep that ball in. Bean passes to Richards. Into the paint. And with a hook shot by Murphy is off the rim, but recovered by Richards as she's trying to get that shot in. And finally, the Villagers take possession. With a little over 6 minutes left to go here in this game. Poked out and stolen by Sari there. And Richards under the basket, kicked away, and King is able to recover and gets the 2 points. deep shot. Short. Recovered by Wildwood as they work their way down the court. Pass out to Richards. Bean trying to find some more 3 points tonight, but passes out to Richards instead. Richard drives. Short layup, it goes over the edge of the rim. Possession is retained by the Villagers. Long pass down court. Pass back out to the perimeter. 3 up and off the glass. And recovered. But unable to keep control as King steals that ball right out of McGonagall's hands. With a Euro step, point is good by Wareham. On the pass goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover for the Villagers. As Bean is on the baseline looking to pass into King. Four minutes left in this contest. And off the hands of Bean as that one goes out. Rare baseline turnover for Wildwood Catholic. Stay tuned after this game for Chris Lozzi and Steve Westcott as they bring you varsity action here at Our Lady of Mercy Academy in Newfield. Trying to recover the ball on the pass. Dribbles out of bounds. Is Mia Bongiorno. Great steal attempt, but does go out of bounds. Bongiorno's defense is picking up here in the late fourth quarter. Bean passes out. Just out of the reach there on the pass to Sari. But looks like it went off the fingertips of OLMA, so Wildwood Catholic will retain possession here. King thought about taking the corner 3. Richards at the top. Passes outside. It's a very long 2, and if she had stepped back just a little bit, it probably would have been in. It was Reese Manning. Hard drive inside. It worked last time, but not this time. The ball rolls out. Wildwood Catholic takes possession. 2:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Deep 3. Increasing the lead 42-16. And there's a timeout on the court, but for subs only, as there's 2:18 left in this matchup. Passes in. Back Back out to the perimeter. Takes a long two. Off the back of the rim. A little bit of juggling underneath the basket. Goes out of bounds. Almost ball. Deep. So deep it's off the spine of the basket, but stays in. Richards driving into the zone. Working her way out to the perimeter. Out to King. Richards loses it. OLMA takes control. Under a minute here to go. Shot is recovered. Going for the deep three. Off the rim. And King looking to control the end of this game here as we approach our 30-second mark. Shot is up for three. Rims out. But Richards is underneath for the rebound. She misses. And then Sari is able to get that point in there with 10 seconds left to go here in this matchup. And just looking for the end of the clock. And there it is. Wildwood Catholic JV beats Our Lady of Mercy Academy JV 44-16. Stay tuned here on BFA Sports YouTube page as we get ready for varsity action being called tonight by Chris Lozzi and Steve Westcott. I've been Ryan Schumacher, your host of this JV matchup, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night.